Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to. We're live here in Hollywood once again. Busy out here the past couple weeks with the Super Bowl. Busy back at work. Studios going crazy now. You know, we had a drought a little bit in January, but that is no more and picked up, and I'm just super busy. I got to go to the rally for the Rams after a couple days after the Super Bowl, and that was fun. A lot of people, a lot of blue and gold. That was a great time. But anyways, let's get straight to it. Today we've got artist producer duo Sneed and T Lanky. They've been working together for a few years now, so we're gonna get them in here and get started. Just a little bit about background on John. I know he's been an artist and rapping now for a couple years, rapping, singing. And Trevor, I used to work with. I know him pretty well, and he's been making beats now and been into music for years. I don't know exactly how long he's been making beats, but I know it's been a good while. And so, yeah, let's get them in here and see what's going on. Okay, how do I? One, two. Yo,
Yo.
can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
Yo,
Yo, what's up, John?
what up? How you doing, Kevin?
Man, I'm good. How are you? Good to have y'all on here.
I'm well. I'm well. Can you give me one moment?
Yeah, you good.
All right.
But guys, welcome to the show. Good to have you guys on here. I'm glad we can make this happen. It's
Definitely.
gonna be a great episode. We're sounding good. Everything's going good. How y'all doing? How's the day going? What's it like? Y'all doing good?
Oh
Doing
shit!
pretty damn well.
Good, man. Good to hear. So
What up?
what's up, John? Let's get right into it. I gave everybody a little bit of background on who you guys are, artist producer duo. But go ahead and both of y'all kind of take turns. Give us the rundown on what it is y'all do.
Uh, Sneed. I'm an artist. Make music. I love this shit. I do this shit every day. Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay. Trevor.
T Lanky, Trevor, music producer, composer, engineer, behind the scenes, all that.
Right. Nice. Okay.
You wear many hats. No cap.
Yeah. Trevor
Real
does it
talk.
all. Trevor does it all, man.
Miscellaneous.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
I'd be
Okay.
on it.
And Trevor, how long you been producing now?
Oh man. So producing making beats and really producing, I probably started, freshman year of high school, 14, 15. But I've been playing instruments. I've been playing the piano and drums since like 7.
Okay.
So been in my blood for a little bit.
Yeah, so you know how it goes. You know the deal. Well, cool. And Sneed, how long you been rapping? How long you been? How long you been an artist and taking it seriously?
I didn't went in stints. This past time that I started, probably last 2 years when I was taking things serious. But I just played around with it and rapped with my big brother Mark So Fly. Shout out to that boy. And just he's had me having a lot of experience recording, even when I didn't give a fuck. Like we was just bullshit, having fun. So a minute. But since I've been taking it serious 2 years.
Okay, cool. And so how did you two meet? How did you and Trevor meet?
Oh man.
Me and Trevor actually went to the same high school, so we had a connection there. We never
Right.
really hung out as much as we do now, but we definitely had a rapport. We was familiar with each other and stuff. So it kind of just followed up by the time we got to doing the music business.
Yeah, for sure. And
I mean,
oh, go ahead.
sorry, I was just gonna say, like, when we ran into each other, man, it was honestly like quite a coincidence. Like, man, if we didn't run into each other the time we did about 2 years ago, man, who knows what we'd be doing right now? If
Why
we're being
not be
honest.
talking to me right now? Real
That's what I'm
talk.
saying. We definitely wouldn't be having this interview, I don't think, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy to think about sometimes. But man, we ran into each other at the skate park. doing some shit there. And it was history for real.
For sure, for sure.
No
And
cap. No
so,
cap.
how long ago was that again that y'all like linked back up?
That was like the summer of COVID. So summer of 2020.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
I vividly remember because whenever we did meet, when I said meet, whenever we did kind of run into each other, I was protesting downtown for Breonna Taylor,
Hmm.
RIP Breonna Taylor. And yeah, I just happened to go by the skate park and I seen him, and we stopped right there just to get a little break, and I just ended up going to talk to him, played him some little shit that I had recorded myself doing, and then we had just had a previous conversation just about uh the thing, something I had sent him when we was in high school. Like I just made a little song, and
Yeah.
it just literally I just got the ball rolling. Truly, then we got here.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah, bro. Well, cool. So, tell us. I've had people on here before, some artist producer duos, Jake Chili and Tate, who also went to high school at Manual, and they were able to describe, their process as working together, like what the process as a artist and producer, what that's like. So go ahead and kind of break it down, like how like in general your all's process is, but then like specifically, basically, what is your all's process working together?
Man.
You want to go first?
Yeah. It definitely started, when we were getting familiar with one another. The whole reason why we started working with one another was because, yeah, we ran into each other at the protest, the skate park, and he showed me that little something he had from high school, and I was like, oh, shit, man. Like, I was like, all right, you got some pipes on you, This man can sing.
Right.
He's got good flow. He got all that. I was like, okay, there's a lot of potential here, and I was like, all right, I need to get you a beat pack. Uh, I sent him over like 5 beats. He told me he wanted some shit like Lil Durk. I was like, okay. So I made some beats. Made some beats like that.
We love Lil Durk,
I
man.
sent him the beat pack, and he said he fucked with him. This one beat in particular really stuck with him, and that was probably the first song we ever recorded together. Was this one beat from our initial beat pack together.
Definitely.
And man, once that happened, like everything I was making, I was keeping John in mind, and it just started clicking real well. And all of a sudden, we were just linking up every week, getting together and making stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely how it. But so that's how it kind of started. It was like I was sending him beat packs. It was a little more separated. It was working well, but we definitely kind of evolved into more, like yeah, I would make the beats on my own time, but I would also give him a call and get an update on how he's seeing the beat,
right?
What he's thinking about it, and make those changes. And all the times we had sessions together, we would always try to revisit the beat or make a completely new beat, and kind of just having his input while I'm making the beat just made a huge difference,
right,
with our us collabing with one another. So that's kind of what it evolved into.
Absolutely. So and so John, your take on your all's process as an artist?
It's definitely something that has grown. And with me just starting to really do this in a serious manner, it's taking time for me to find, like, I guess, who I am musically. It's taking time to find out what I'm comfortable with, what's my best process as far as recording, writing, and all of that shit. But to the point that we at now, it's more like it's, if I had to make a comparison, it's like at Scotty and Mike, we just be calling it that, because like,
yeah,
sometimes like I be having to like really pull the session like where it need to go, and sometimes like Trevor might need to pull the session where it needs to go, like if we just need more from each other as far as just getting a product out that we want. So that role's interchangeable. He can be Mike, I can be Pip, and it can switch back and forth, because like that's just the type of situation we've created, and we've built that type of rapport where, you know, he can pick me up as far as that, you know, in my creativity and shit. He just know what reciprocates well with me, you know, as far
Right.
as when I'm doing my music. So it's really been beneficial as far as us being creative.
Yeah. So that's a great analogy. So when one of you, not even necessarily down, but when, like you were saying, one can pull you in the session back to where it needs to be and vice versa. That's a great analogy. And so that's great that you all at least, you know each other and like where to go in certain sessions and in certain situations. So Trevor, so you guys go from, sending beat packs and just certain beats, and then like you said, Trevor, you call him on the phone and like maybe make some of these changes. But when you all work in person, like in those sessions where like, you one of y'all is doing one thing and then y'all pull back and go in certain directions. What's that like? Do you prefer working in person or like both of y'all in the same room? But just give me a rundown.
Well, obviously, like I definitely like work more just because just I work more by myself. But the time we do spend together making stuff, like that's been some of our best work, honestly. Like you
Yeah.
know, like we're limited with the time we have together, just with life and shit. But those moments when we have time to sit down and really just like build from the ground up, like the whole song,
Right.
that's sometimes the best stuff we've made. And not to say the other way around doesn't work. We can always edit and get things on the right track. When we aren't together and re-meeting one another, talking about it. But we've done some great stuff together. Building from the ground up, starting with the beat, then moving on into the vocals and
Yeah.
mixing that. So
Absolutely. Okay, cool.
yeah.
So, and John, what's your working in person? How do you like that?
Well, number one, you know my camera's gonna be fucked up. But
Nah, nah.
to follow it up, I definitely like to work better in person. And it just kind of goes to something I was ready to say to the last question. Um, I just feel like when it comes to being creative, that shit comes in waves. Like you can't force yourself to just, you feel me, get in your most creative of just head spaces and shit. So with that being said, I feel like the camaraderie and shit that comes with being in a booth with your producer, like with your niggas or whatever, that it kind of helps you and pushes you to put out your best work. So I definitely would prefer that. And it definitely creates a circumstance where it's easier for him to pick me up in my sessions. Like if he's there, if
Yeah.
he's on the phone, it's a lot more difficult for him to even understand everything that's going on. He ain't heard the vibes, ain't, you feel me? So
Right.
I definitely would prefer recording in person.
Yeah, definitely. I would say, the in person, it's just a better relationship. And again, like on the phone, it's kind of far away. You got to do what you got to do in certain situations and moments.
Hell
But,
yeah.
but, well, great. Okay, so when you guys are together and working, where's some of the spots you work out of? Y'all at studios, or where y'all working?
Well, I do most of my recording when I'm in Louisville. I do it at home. I really don't really care to go out to the studios here,
Mm-hmm.
just for because I've been there and it didn't fit me. I recently just left New York. That's where we go to the studio.
Mm-hmm.
We had what's it called, Dubway? Yeah, we had
Yep.
Dubway in New York. That's where I do most of my recording as far as studio work. And that shit's phenomenal, for real. But
Dubway.
most of my work I do it at home.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we got a pretty good home studio setup. I pull up with the equipment, and surprisingly his basement sounds pretty good with the vocals and everything. So we're honestly able to get some pretty good demo drafts and stuff out of the basement. So
Real
yeah,
talk. We
and
be
mhm.
ready to put that shit out, to be honest.
I
But we
swear,
just
like
know it
we
can
could
get better.
straight up finalize
yeah,
the stuff we record down there, but we're thankful enough to be able to have the opportunity to go up to New York and record there. Like shout out
Hell
Nico and
yeah.
the team for real.
Hell yeah. Hell
Um,
yeah.
yeah. I was gonna
it's
say,
it's a real blessing, honestly, having them up there, letting us use their their space.
for sure. Hey, and the more connections, bro. I'm looking at Dubway right now. It looks super nice.
The shit's official as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, it's super nice. Yeah, they do all sorts of shit there.
It looks like they've got like post production and then a couple different rooms. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we ready to
So,
go back
yeah.
probably at the end of the month.
Yeah.
For real.
And like you were saying about home studios, man, like, and I mean, if you can save money, especially nowadays, like, bro, you don't need a big studio, but you know,
Right.
it's one of the there's pros and cons, but it's great that you're all able to at least get a good sound and you know do with what you can, and like you said, those spots, and you know when you already know when y'all come out here, I'm gonna introduce y'all to the record plant.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if y'all have seen that.
We be our mate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I say, May,
We
come
be
May,
alright,
we're in that bitch.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Trust.
I don't know, or for anybody.
Hey, plus, hey, I'm sorry to cut you off, Kevin.
No,
my
no, no,
bad.
no. It's cool.
I'm gonna just go ahead and put that out there. I'm trying to do part 2 when we come to Cali. You feel me? Do the podcast the right way.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? So I can look in your eyes. You feel me?
Eh,
You feel me?
I was
So
definitely.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now.
I was gonna say when you do get out here, we should do like a Lush Louisville, like checking in with Sneed and T Lanky and
Yeah,
film it
good follow-ups.
in the exactly
Definitely.
and film it in the studio. But what I was,
Oh man.
you know what I
That's a
mean?
great
It's
idea.
just something real quick, simple, and a little short little interview. But just to see where where you guys are now to then, you know, just like what's been going on. You know, something
There's
simple
gonna
like
be
that.
a lot to update y'all on.
Yeah,
I'll tell
yeah.
you that.
Come on, come on. But
Oh
what
my
I was
gosh.
Trust.
what I was gonna
What is
say
that,
was
2 months?
just
2.5
about,
months
yeah,
or something?
two and a
Sheesh.
half. Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
What I was gonna say was I don't know if y'all have seen that Kanye documentary. In the second episode, there's a lot of record plant footage. That's like where he recorded the college dropout and
Oh,
late
man.
registration and graduation. So for anybody listening, definitely check that out. But that's where I work, and it's definitely a blessing to be there, and I can't wait to introduce y'all. So,
Okay,
Man, I
Kev.
can't wait. For
yeah,
real.
come on.
Can't
Okay,
wait. I
Kev
appreciate
at
it.
record plant.
Yeah,
Doing
come on.
that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Big shit popping, little shit stopping. You
Yeah,
heard me?
bro, Louisville's going crazy right now for real, bro. Like
We got to.
Oh,
It's
definitely.
our time.
it,
It's our time.
Definitely.
Like right now, not tomorrow, not yesterday.
Nah.
Right now, today.
yeah,
It's our
hell
time.
yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Okay. So you've got connections in New York. You're working out of the home studios and various other studios, and so you guys know your process. You guys are working together. You've got that good, you know, synergy and connection and relationship. So what went into your recent single, John Saint? Tell us about that.
Uh, shit. 2 years worth of work.
Okay.
Like I said, we've been doing this shit for 2 years. Like just trying to perfect the craft, find out like what my identity is in this music shit. And just stay true to that, and then find out what my best product can be. Just based out of that. With that being said, we've been sitting on Saint for at least a year. But
Definitely
it's
a year.
just a vibe. It's just a vibe. I think it's a great first song. I think that's why we chose it. I think it's a good little opener. You know, like it ain't really me going too hard, and it ain't really no weird soft shit. But like I
Right.
can sing and I can rap, so like it's hard to find out when I need to show what. So I think that was a good medium. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it's a good medium.
Absolutely. Cool.
And we weren't trying to, we've been sitting on music for 2 years. We really didn't want to force anything. So we just let the music pile up, and we waited till we were ready to release something, and we picked Saint. Definitely a great decision to be the first single, and we picked it knowing we have the material to follow up with it. So that was our big that was a big part of our plan with trying to release Sneed out into the public. The first glance, first impression. You got to be able to follow up with that. So
Well,
I think being patient was key for us, and it paid off, definitely.
absolutely, and it's
Can I
important
be
to have a game
can I
plan.
be very honest real quick?
Of course.
Our lineup coming up is crazy.
It's
You
Okay.
can you can.
it's stupid crazy.
It's crazy.
It's
Like
ridiculous.
for real.
Okay. All right. All right. So when so the single has been out for what now? A week and a half or 2 weeks almost?
Yeah, about a week and a half almost too.
Cool, cool. And how what's been the response so far?
It was very good. Actually, the day that we released it, I ended up having a DJ. What's his name? I'm sorry, Jaquar. Shout out Jaquar. He spun my shit at High Horse. Literally the first day it came out, unbelievable feeling. Like, and I got a good response from the crowd. So it's like, I don't know. It's crazy because like
Yeah.
I've never done this shit, and I'm like winging it with this shit, and like it's just good to be able to get a good rapport with your listeners, you know, because of
Yeah.
course I just want them to enjoy it. I've been enjoying this music myself, but I definitely want the people that listen to enjoy it, you know, understand it, and eventually just become a fan of just the whole way.
Yeah, the whole process. It's
Yeah,
that's a good way to look at it, man. Taking your
yeah,
time and enjoying it too. And like so
yeah,
that
absolutely.
I'm sure that first release, like you said, with having a little party and at High Horse and getting to perform it, that's probably something you'll never forget, bro.
I can't like
Yeah,
I can't, and
yeah.
it's just it's an overwhelming feeling, but it's a good one. It's a good one.
Okay, so now the singles out. So the lineup, what we got a project or something? What's the we got a little Metro and Big Sean
Now
action going
look,
on? What's going on? Come on.
I'm gonna be
21 in
honest with
Metro.
y'all.
21 in Metro would have been amazing.
I can't give you all the songs. It's impossible.
Uh,
I can't.
okay,
But I
I
can
understand. I
tell you
understand.
that Glasses On is the next single. So just be
Okay,
ready for that.
okay,
But I
okay.
can't give you all the songs. But let me tell you, I got a hella content, hella content. So just be ready.
God bless.
Bro, the
God
lineup right now,
bless.
man, it seems like every song we're dropping one after the other is better than the next. Like it's different than
Literally,
like
literally, every
it
song is
you know we're taking our time. We're being patient with this, so it's only going to get better, honestly.
Hey, it's got to. Great attitude. And keep
Yeah.
it up, bro. Don't the work don't stop as y'all know.
Hmm.
yeah.
And so I mean, what's well, I guess you can't give us too much sauce, but not too
I
much
mean,
sauce,
what you
not too
gotta
much
ask?
sauce.
I might be the.
I mean,
You
I just
feel me?
when's like what's so you got more songs coming out. What's like the closest release date?
I know the next four songs I'm about to put out, and then I'm gonna start doing some different shit.
Okay, okay.
So
Is
just know
this
that I got four singles on the way. We
okay?
just one thing that we trying to do is just not rush. You know, we just trying to put these out in a timely manner and just make it. You know, as long as it makes sense to us business wise, that's how we rocking. But I know I got four singles already done, ready. Like
Okay.
they coming.
Yeah.
And we're not rushing because we're not half-assing anything too. Like, we take our
Facts,
time.
facts.
Obviously you get material, the writing, the
Yeah.
beat itself,
Yeah.
and then you have to go through the whole mixing process, which just
Yeah.
that's very tedious. And shout out Kiefer, man, part of the team. He's our mixing engineer.
He's a mixing god.
Yeah, mixing
He do his
legend,
shit.
genius. He really puts that time in, and gets the sound we're looking out of the songs. So you know definitely not half-assing anything. And shout out to the team, to make sure that we're putting out the best work we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, and it sounds like you all really actually like have a whole team, like you were talking about. So that's great, and keep that
Shout out
up.
the team, John. Name the whole squad, man.
Yeah, come on.
Shout out my boy Bill. That's my manager. Shout out Kiefer, of course. He's on the mixing mixes. Shout out my boy Nico. Uh, fuck Trail. My boy Swish. Fucking, fucking. I be forgetting people's names in the time I need to say it. So don't even feel no type way. But just shout out the whole team because you know who you are. You
Yep.
know who support me. And I'll just say something else behind that. I love everybody that love me. I appreciate anybody supporting me and trying to help me make my dreams come true. So I appreciate everybody just tapping in.
Absolutely. And so backtrack a little bit. This is more into the process. I mentioned a second ago, like Big Sean and Metro and 21 and Metro. Who are some of y'all's biggest inspirations, in influences in your music?
Um,
You want to go first, John?
Future, Future.
Yep,
I
yep.
just that's my favorite. It's just Future and Drake. It was my favorites for sure, hands down. But I listen to a lot of stuff. I definitely keep my music intake. I try to keep it, widespread, so I don't just get zoned in on one type of music or one type of genre, or even just listening too much to myself. Like I feel like I can box my mind. You feel me? So I just try to keep my music intake broad for that reason.
Cool. Future and Drake, man. Life is
It's
good.
it's funny you
Life is
say that,
good.
John, because like Future and Drake like cover your scope of music. Like you be rapping hard like that, and then you have the singing side of things. It's funny
That's
how
what I grew up on. Like
yeah,
literally,
it definitely makes sense.
yo.
Cool. And so what's I had one more big question I was gonna ask about. Tell us a little bit about the recent trip to New York, John. What all did you do?
Okay. So me, my manager, and then my boy Swish, we just went to New York. We met Nico and Clay and Kiefer. And we
Mm-hmm.
just set up 3 nights in the stew. Uh, I don't really do much during the day. Usually when I go to New York, I'm pretty like I've just got like fucking I don't even know what the word is. I got goddamn cut this out where I'm getting myself together, but I'm trying.
I got you. I
You got
got
the
you.
What am I trying to
blinders
say?
on,
Yeah.
John.
Oh,
You got
okay,
the
yeah.
blinders.
So, okay. I'm ready to restart. Hey, that's why I like podcasts. All right.
Yeah. Come on.
So, um, when it comes to when we go to New York, I don't really do much outside of just make music because I usually just got like my tunnel vision going. I really don't go up there to play or sightsee. I could see myself going up there to live or be up there like for an extended period of time because of the connections I've created there. But
Yeah.
as far as what I did there, it was boring. I mean, if somebody else listened, but like obviously I had fun because all I did was record. You feel me? Smoke my little weed, get and eat food, like. But that was cool for me, so I enjoyed it. We made a whole lot of shit. 3 sessions. I made like 15 songs.
Mm.
I sent you one of them. You
Yep.
feel
Yep.
me?
I got
Like,
it.
you feel me? So just getting busy, working.
Okay. Okay.
Not a lot of play. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. No. Hey, you can't, bro. Especially right now. A lot of people trying to do this shit, but like you said, bro, y'all serious, so stick with it, bro. Don't
Absolutely.
let that a lot of that stuff, the distractions, no need for them. No need. Sounds like y'all got that.
Business trip
Yeah. Sounds like y'all
for
got it.
Yeah,
sure.
every time. Like I said,
Yeah.
we ready to go back, and then we gonna have some more shit.
Right. Hell
Feel
yeah.
me? Then we gonna drop that shit.
Mm-hmm. All right. So any big plans, or aspirations with, I know you said you got some singles coming out, but for this music, like what we got going on for 2022?
2022. Just expect on the start of summer, I'm gonna be dropping a project every month for the end of the to the end of the year. So that's what it is.
That sounds like all the sauce, bro. You gave up all the sauce. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, that's the thing. It's not. It's
Oh
not.
shit. Oh no. Okay, okay. I feel it. I feel it. What about you, Trevor?
Man, the ball's rolling, right? So
Mm-hmm.
just expect, shit's been set in motion. Like we're gonna be dropping shit one after the
Just
other.
wait for the check in whenever we come there. Then I
Yeah,
promise
yeah,
you,
exactly,
we can talk
exactly.
about the rest of the songs.
Right,
But
right.
Yeah.
like, just know that.
But man, 2022 is really just man, it's about getting this music out. It's about growing as creatives, as artists,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's really just about honing in on our craft and, you know, growing together as one, you know what I mean? And, you know, really just finding that balance of everything, and, just really just locking in, you know.
Absolutely. Just grinding,
I
bro.
swear.
Locking in.
Honestly, Kevin, it's gonna be the same thing we've been doing.
Yeah.
Truthfully, uh, I ain't never really focused on them for 2 years at a time. So I know that this is what I do. This is what I want to do, and I'm not gonna stop, even if, like, you feel me.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, it's all gas. Like, we own it, and it's gonna keep coming, and this shit's only gonna get better.
Right.
Trust.
Absolutely. Well, it's good to hear those words, bro, and hear y'all say that, because it sounds like y'all focused, and I know y'all focused. So just keep it up, y'all. And with that being said, I'm excited for y'all. Any closing thoughts on our big, on y'all's life and music? Any closing thoughts? Any advice y'all want to give?
I don't really got no advice for nobody
Yeah,
right now. But I would just say thank you for having us. I appreciate it very much.
I'm glad I could get it. Glad I could get y'all on
I
here.
got a little advice, man. Just, honestly,
Go ahead.
just anybody working on this music shit. John about to.
Uh-oh. Hopefully,
Hey, put that in there. Put that in there.
hopefully he makes it.
So
Hopefully y'all can make it out here. What's going on?
go ahead, Trey.
No, but advice to anyone, in the music industry, man, it's just like, if you truly love doing it and it brings you joy and makes you feel a certain way that other things don't, like, there's no reason to, like, compare yourself or, doubt what you're doing. It's just like, if you love this shit, do it. It's like there's really no time in this life to not do what you love.
True.
And
True.
we I think we found that, John and I, and it's amazing because we found it together, honestly, and we've been growing together. And I think just like there's a lot of ups and downs with this music shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
making a living off this music stuff is insane. It's hard, but that's no reason to give up your dreams and and stop pursuing what makes you happy. So just anyone out
Absolutely.
there, especially in Louisville's really coming together with that music. We're finding our sound.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, and there's so many people doing it. It's a beautiful thing, honestly. So you never know. You just never know what could come from your work, and if you work hard enough, something can happen. And that's what John and I have been doing. We've been working hard, and stuff's happening. Like, the ball's rolling. So that's all I really got to say.
I want
Absolutely.
to piggyback off that, since I coughed my lungs up when I tried to go the first
All right.
time. I definitely agree with what Trevor said. I believe that if you got an undeniable belief in yourself, and you got confidence, and you work hard, anybody can do this.
Yeah.
Honestly, them three.
Believe
Like,
in yourself, man. Yeah.
obviously, it's a lot gotta happen for it all to come together. But if you work hard and you keep your foot on people's necks, like, and you really respect the craft, and you work your business the right way, you can make this happen. And that's what I'm ready to do.
Yeah.
So take it from Sneed.
Okay. Take it from Sneed.
You feel
That's
me?
what we gonna call the checking in episode. Take it from Sneed. I like that. I like that. All right. So let's.
We just came up with something.
Yeah. So real quick, everybody, guys can follow John and Trevor. Sneed, your Instagram is jsneed8. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Everybody, I got it pulled up here. You'll see it in the playback video. And Trevor, your Instagram is, what is it again? T.
Lanky.
Yeah, there it goes. Yep, T. Lanky. I was confused for a second because you've got the Saint your picture. I was like, wait a second, what? So it's Trevor's
You know the
Instagram.
vibe.
Yeah, no, I feel
You
you.
know the vibe.
So we got Trevor is T Lanky on Instagram. So give him a follow, watch him, and you know, keep up with him. But guys, again, it has been great to have y'all on here. I appreciate y'all coming on, and can't wait to see what the future has in store for y'all.
Blessings.
Yep. All right, y'all. Be safe,
All right.
and we'll talk soon.
We appreciate you, Kevin.
Yeah,
Thanks
for sure.
having us, man.
Most
This was
definitely.
Very
fun.
much, man. Very much.
Absolutely. We'll keep in touch and link up soon, y'all.
Definitely.
Peace. Be safe.
All right. Peace
Be
out,
safe.
Kev.
Yep. Talk soon. Man, good to have them on here. I know Trevor and John, man. I know it sounds like they're focused, going super hard, really working, and it's good to hear that, especially from people, you know, in Louisville. Again, of course, we got Jack, Bryson Tiller, but also, like I said, I talked to Jake Chili and Tate, and they were that was about a year ago, but they were on the same wave and the same vibe. We got DJ Kelly, Henry Gritton, Rosario Schmuck, Kiana and the Sun Kings, Daquan Tunstall. Who else has been on here? There's been a bunch of recent Louisville releases that I wanted to talk about. I know Rosario just put some stuff out. He's super dope. He did some stuff with Henry Gritton. Again, DJ Kelly. A whole bunch of people. Kiana and the Sun Kings, they just did a video for their song Anything You Want. They were on here. And Daquan Tunstall, Ray Keys, he was also on here. He's also in Kiana and the Sun Kings. And it's just great to see all that. And many more people from Louisville that I know putting out music. Too many to count. But hopefully we can get a lot of those people on here and various other creatives too, of course. And again, I'm on here to shine light on Louisville creatives and their work, regardless of what it is. If it's creative, let's go. Let's talk. But again, be sure to follow Trevor and John on Instagram. And I believe that's all I have for today. This is episode 35. It's a wrap. And we'll be getting this out rather soon. And what else did I want to say? I believe that was really it. Yep. So, guys, appreciate y'all tuning in. And be safe. Have a good week. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.